Welcome to Biblical Studies Today, instructional videos. Want to note with you the use of Psalm 69 in the Gospel of John, anticipating first Jesus' resurrection and then his death. We have Psalm 69 on the left pane, 68 in the Septuagint. Then we'll look at John 2 and John 15. I want to begin here with verse 10 in Psalm 69 and notice it here in John 2:17. But let's get the context. Psalm 69, the Septuagint version, verse 8 here in verse 9. Apelatrio men os egenete tois adelphoismu. Kai xenos toisuios tes metrosmu. The psalmist saying he's been cut off and estranged from his brothers, a stranger to the sons of his mother. Why? Hati ha zelos tu oiku su kat ephagen, because zeal for your house has consumed me, he says. And then we come to John chapter 2, and we're in the context of Jesus clearing the temple. And he says, Arete taute entuthen, me poete ton oikon tu petros mu oikon emporiu. Take these things out. You're turning my Father's house into this marketplace. And his disciples remembered, emnestheson hoi mathetai autu hati gegramenon, that it was written of in Psalm 69. Ha zelos tu oikusu kat ephagetai. Zeal for your house is consuming me. This is what is going on with Jesus. And this very statement, Jesus' actions anticipate. That's right, the Jews responding, what sign are you going to show us that you're doing these things? Apekrite Jesus kai epenautois lusate ton naon tuton kai en trisen hemeras egera auton. I will raise it. This temple here, this oikon and naon, being drawn together in Jesus' prediction of his resurrection. But this psalm, Psalm 69, 68 in the Septuagint, also surfaces in reference to Jesus' death. The psalm is speaking about that the numbers of the enemies who are hating me without cause, hoi misuantes me doreon, they are more in the context than the hairs on his head. Well, we come to John 15, and Jesus there, Maundy Thursday, that we recall, that Thursday when Jesus is giving his farewell discourse, and Jesus is saying in the context, ha emet mison kaiton patera mu mise. The ones hating me, they also hate my Father. And all of this, in order that it would be fulfilled, ha logos ha ento namo auton gegramenos, hati emiseson me do. They hated me freely. And this hatred is going to lead to the cross. It's interesting how this psalm, Psalm 69, 68 in the Septuagint, surfaces uniquely in John 2 and then in John 15. These subtle ways of resurrection. And why resurrection? Because of the death of Jesus, because he's hated as God in the flesh. These ideas are teased out further in Scripture Storyline. For more resources on instructional videos, go to biblicalstudiestoday.com. For more information on biblical studies classes, go to mbts.edu. See you again next time.